Okay, so we are already on live now. On live, this thing. Can anyone go to live and check it out again? Possible, how to do it? Just to double check. Where is it? Okay.
Yeah, okay, Prabhu.
Oh, live correct இருக்கா?
Correct இருக்கு, Prabhu.
Can anyone go to live and check it out again? Okay, okay. Then that should be fine. Thank you so much, Mataji. Thank you. Please check on your video
Welcome.
setting tab. No, I've already set up. But the thing is, that day, you know what happened, Mira? When I uploaded the video in the YouTube was song sang terbalik. So it's supposed to be like news, Naimi Serena, but it was upside down. So that's the thing. All right, now since in the YouTube now it's okay. Okay, so everything is set. Okay, thank you so much, Kala Maniraja Prabhu, for joining us today. And just now, Vivo. Who's that Vivo? Vivo. Vivo V2529. Sounds very familiar, but I can't recall. Anyway, thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you all for joining us today. Today is really a fantastic day. Today is what we call Sayana Ekadasi. On this Ekadasi day, just to read even one verse of Srimad Bhagavatam is so auspicious. But today we have covered around 3-4 verses in the morning and around 2 hours and 40 minutes in the morning. And now we're going to continue maybe another 2 hours. So this is the best use of this Ekadasi Vrata. Okay. So I believe that all of you were chanting. So just immerse in Harinam, then Harikatha. Very nice, very beautiful. All right. So today we're going to continue from text. Oh, I didn't set up this also. Okay, just give me a second. So anybody would like to express your gratitude? Or shall we just continue? 32. Okay. All right. So I'm so grateful to every one of you for joining us today. I'm so grateful to my mentor, Pran Govinda Prabhu, for showing this such a vast way of because gratitude actually determines your latitude. The more and more you are grateful with all the small things, the more your life will become more and more beautiful and fulfilled. And I've learned a lot of things from Pran Govinda Prabhu and of course from all of you. Such a wonderful devotees. I'm so grateful and thank you for joining us. And I'm so grateful to Prabhupada for giving us Srimad Bhagavatam translated into English. And the purport is unbelievable purport. Such a scholarly purport that this purport of Srila Prabhupada can be used as a bedtime story for a child. At the same time, also can be used as a PhD thesis. Such a in-depth, and it's just ever increasing, still ever relishing. So sometimes you will be surprised, when you come back to the book, when you read again, you'll be surprised. Hey, how come I didn't know this? How come I didn't realize this? So like that, it's so amazing and very mysterious. So thank you, Prabhupada. Thank you to my spiritual master. Thank you to my mentor. And thank you to each and every one of you for joining us today. Hare Krishna. Chandra Govinda Prabhu, you want to say something?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Okay. All right. So, okay, let's start our today's session. So now we're going to continue from text 32. So what we have read this morning was such a beautiful verse, such a prayer. Okay. Gopya dade tvayi kritagasi tava yate dashashu kalilanjana sambramaksham vaktram niniya bhavanaya stitasya samam vimohayati bir api yad bibeti. So in this verse we said, Mother Kunti, Queen Kunti is saying about, my dear Krishna, Yashoda took up a rope to bind you, then you have committed an offense, your perturbed eyes, that means you're so scared, you're so afraid, then washed mascara from your eyes, and you were so afraid. Though fear personified is afraid of you, the sight is bewildering me. Even the fear personified is so worried about you, but it's all this, I'm very confused. So we're going to start from text 32. But before we start the text, let's set up the scene, the mind, the mood, and everything in a very positive way. And let's recite this Mangala Charan. And now it's the time for Gora Arati, and this time is a very auspicious during that dusk, that sunset, and during the moon, the bright and the darkness, what they call the twilight zone. It's so auspicious, very auspicious to study Srimad Bhagavatam. Even they say chant around this time. At least if you cannot chant another time, just make sure you chant around this twilight zone, early in the morning, in the evening, in the afternoon, and also at this hour. It's very auspicious. Right? So let's do our invocation. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobistam Stapidam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Uttapadakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagarajadam Sahagana Raghunathan Vidam Tam Sajivam Satvaitam Savaduta Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Vishakan Vidamscha नमावं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमदे भक्ति वेदांत स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे नमावं विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमदे भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती नामिने श्री वर्षभनावि देवी दैतये कृपाब्धये कृष्ण संबंध विघ्नदायिने प्रभवे नमः माधुर्योज्वला प्रेमाद्य श्री रूपनुग भक्तिद श्री गौर करुणा शक्ति विग्रहाय नमोस्तुते नमस्ते गौरवाणी श्री मूर्ताये दीनतारिणे रूपानुग विरुदाप सिद्धांत ध्वांतहारिणे नमो गौर किशोराय साक्षात् वैराग्य मूर्तये विप्रलंबर संबोधे पादांबुजायते नमः नमो भक्ति विनोदाय सच्चिदानंद नामिने गौर शक्ति स्वरूपाय रूपनु गौरायते सॉरी सच्चिदानंद नामिने शक्ति स्वरूप ओके वैष्णव स्वरूपमा श्री जगन्नाथाय ते नमः वंशकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यः च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः ओम महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेमा प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामिने गौरतिसे नमः पंचतत्त्वात्मकं कृष्णं भक्तरूप स्वरूपकं भक्तवदारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकं हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते ताप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुस्तुते देवी प्रणमामि हरि प्रिये मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्री चैतन्य ईश्वरम् जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिव शरि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय जन्माद्यस्य यतन्वयत् इतरस्वचर्ते स्वविघ्नस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्म हृदय आदिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत् सूरयः तेजो वारी मृदंगता विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा दाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तक्वकं सत्यं परं धीमहि नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये नस्तप्रेयेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भागवते उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी हरि ओम तत्सत् नमो विष्णुपदे कृष्ण 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 मुनिचेतता स्वामी पदाय नित्य गुरु महाराज की जय श्री आचार्य पाठ Hare Krishna. Okay, so excited to see, and I think we have a new person here, Krishna Tulasi. Welcome, Krishna Tulasi. Are you Prabhu or Mataji? Krishna Tulasi. All right. So I'm, yes. Huh? I can't hear you. You were saying something?
Mataji.
Oh, Mataji. Where are you from, Mataji? எங்க இருந்து வந்திருக்கீங்க?
இங்க இஸ்கோ கேள்.
Oh, SGMKL. First time, huh?
First time hearing.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Welcome. And also, we also have a new person here, Ivy. Hare Krishna, Ivy. So, thank you for joining us today. All right. Who else we have? New person here. Okay. So, we got new Krishna Tulasi Mataji and Ivy Mataji, I assume. All right. So, let's start our today's discussion. Today on text 32. Kechit ahur ajang jatang punya shlokasya kirtaye yado priyasyan vaye malaya syeva sandanam, right? All right, so this is going to be kind of tongue twister. All right, let's look at this carefully here. Kechit ahur ajang jatam, right? Punya shlokasya, S, not sha. Shlokasya kirtaye, I. Can you see the dash there? Kirtaye. Yado priya syan vaye. Priya syan vaye. Malaya syeva, SYE, sye. Malaya syeva chandanam. Okay, now let's look at this. Kechit ahur ajang jatang punya slokasya kirtaye yado priyasyan vavaye malaya syeva chandanam. Kechit ahur ajang jatang punya slokasya kirtaye yado priyasyan vavaye Malaya Seva Sandanam. This Malaya Seva Sandanam. All right. Kechit ahurajang jatang punya slokasya kirtaye yado priya syanvaye Malaya Seva Sandanam. All right. Anybody would like to try?
Shall I try, Prabhu? Hare Krishna.
Yes, go ahead.
Kechiraho ajam jatam punya shlokasya kirtaye yado priya sanyavayaye malayasyan chandanam.
Malaya Seva Sandanam. Yes, nice. Yes, I saw Mangala Rukmini Mataji just now, unmuted.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes, Hare Krishna Mataji.
Kechit ayor ajang jatang punya slokasya kirtaye
Very good.
priyasyan bhavaye male ashyeva chandanam.
Thank God he didn't say Malaysia. Looks like so. This is a kind of tongue twisting here. Yes, very nice. Chandra Govinda Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Kechit ahur ajam jatam punya slokasya kirtaye yado priyasyan vavaye malayasyena santanam.
Seva Sandanam. Yes, that's the way. Yes, correct. Yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Next, who want to do? Who want to try? Yes, Nandari Mataji.
Kechit ahur ajang jatang punya shlokasya kirtaye yado priyasyan bhavaye malaya seva chandanam.
Okay.
Hare Krishna.
Nice. Hare Krishna. Anyone else want to try?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes, Mataji. Go ahead.
Kechiraho ajam jatam punya shlokasya kirtaye yado priyasyan vavaye malayasyeva chandanam.
Okay, nice. Kechit ahurajang jatum punya slokasya kirtaye Yado priyasyanvavaye malayasyeva sandanam. Kechit, someone, Ahu, says, Ajam, unborn, Jatam, being born, Punya Slokasya, of the great pious king, Kirtaye, for glorifying, Yado, the king Yadu, Priyasya, of the dear, Anvavaye, in the family, Malayasyasya, Malayasya, that means Malaya hills, Eva, as Chandanam, sandalwood. Please read the translation. Anyone? Read the translation,
Hare
please.
Krishna Prabhu.
Yes, go ahead. Vishmala, please go ahead.
Some say that the unborn is born for the glorification of pious kings, and others says that he is born to please King Yadu, one of your dearest devotees. Your appear in his family is as sandalwood appears in the Malaya hills.
Nice. Thank you. Okay. Let me log out from this verse. Okay. So, what is this verse? Okay. Queen Kunti is continuing the prayer. After saying that how beautiful you are, you're very, you're so powerful, and yet you act like a normal, you be afraid of Mother Yasoda, you cry, your eyes were so much of fear. All these are bewildering me. Then after that, Queen Kunti is continuing. He says, some say that the unborn is born. The unborn, that means Krishna is unborn. All right, he is what they call the unborn is Ajam, right? If I'm not mistaken, yes, Ajam. Ajam means the unborn. The one that doesn't that is not born is born. For what? For the glorification of the pious kings. All right, what is pious? Very religious, spiritual person. For the glorification of the pious king. And the other says, that means somebody else saying that he is born for what? To please the king Yadu. Okay, Yadu. So you want to please the king Yadu, one of your dearest devotees. All right. Then she say, you appear in the family. You just appear in the family, just example like the analogy like just like the sandalwood appears in Malaya hills. So where is this Malaya hills? Let's check it out. So now let's look at our Guru Bhashya, the Srila Prabhupada's purport. Prabhupada says, because the Lord's appearance in this material world is bewildering. Okay, just like sometimes the king comes into the prison is sometimes bewildering. It cannot be understood. Why does he come? Material world is full of fault. Material world is full of suffering. The material world is full of miseries. And the worst part, material world is full of confusion. Yesterday, two young girls, only 14-year-old, after the school, they sneak out. They just went to that 15-story building near Ipoh and jumped down. No reason, right? Jumped down. Such a confused situation is this material world. Everyone is just basically confused, frustrated. And for the Lord to appear in this place is actually very bewildering. Why? Okay. So for that reason, there are many different opinions. There are different opinions about the birth and the unborn. That's very sudden. Yeah, very shocking news. Correct. In fact, after heard that the whole day in the afternoon, also I have like no mood. Anyway, so different. Okay, so that means there are also different opinion about the birth and the unborn. So now in Bhagavad Gita, Prabhupada says, right, Lord says that he takes his birth in this material world. Yes, Bhagavad Gita, the Lord says he takes birth in this material world, although he is the Lord of all creation and he is unborn. Even though he's the Lord of all creation and he is unborn, but still he takes his birth. So there cannot be any denial of the birth of the unborn. So that means, in other words, what Prabhupada is saying here, there cannot be any denial. Oh, how can the God can be born born as a baby, cry like a baby. You know, how can that be? Because this cannot be denied. Because in you know, in Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says that, yes, I will take my birth. Because this Bhagavatam was spoken before Bhagavad Gita. After Bhagavad Gita, sorry. Bhagavad Gita was spoken during the war. And after the war, Bhagavatam was started, spoken. So he's already said, yes, I will take my birth. Okay? Because he himself establishes the truth. So he take the birth of the, because he himself established the truth. Okay. But still there are different opinions. Even he established the truth. Yes, in Bhagavad Gita, I will take my birth. But yet he established the truth. But still there are so many other different opinions as to why he takes his birth. Why he took his birth. What is the verse in Bhagavad Gita? Yuge. I just know the last one. Whenever and wherever there is a decline in religious process, I will come millennium after millennium to re-establish the truth, re-establish the dharma. All right. So that, okay. So is it, but he takes his birth. So there is also a decline in Bhagavad Gita. He appears by his own internal potency. Okay, he says in Bhagavad Gita, he appears because of his own internal potency, just to re-establish the principle of religion, to protect the pious and to annihilate the impious. Can anyone remember the sloka? The first word I've forgotten. Can anyone? Anyone?
Yada yada hi dharmasya.
Yeah, yada hi dharmasya, then?
That one I remember.
यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानम् अधर्मस्य तदात्मनं सृजामि.
Okay, then another one is millennium after millennium. What is that? That verse.
Sadhunam vinashaya tatsutam samtaye sambhavami yuge.
Sambhavami yuge, yes. Millennium after millennium. Or yada hi dharmasya. Whenever and wherever there's a decline in religious process, I will come down. All right. Just to establish the religious principle, to protect the pious, that means the devotees, and to annihilate the impious, to destroy all these people, and to re-establish the dharma. He come down. Because that is the mission of the appearance of the unborn. That is the mission. Even though when you look at it, even though that the Lord was born in Vrindavan, he appeared from Dwaraka, then came to Vrindavan. He was having so much of good time with all these Gopals and Gopis, you know, in Radha Kund, Sham Kund, and this Govardhan Hill and everything. But still he left to Dwaraka. He went to Dwaraka, spent 100 years, 100+ years, just to re-establish. No, sorry, 100 years, just to go there, just to re-establish, to destroy all these unwanted people. And end of the day, that last, even the Dwaraka, the entire half of the Dwaraka was submerged into the ocean. He finished everything. Because that is the mission of the unborn. Still, Prabhupada says, still, it is said that the Lord is there to glorify the pious King Yudhishthira. So the Lord is there just to glorify the pious King Yudhishthira. So Lord Krishna certainly wanted to establish the kingdom of the Pandavas. Yes. And there's no doubt about it. Certainly he wants to establish the kingdom for the good of the whole world. When there is pious king ruling, then Prabhupada, this is a very important term. All right. So he says, when there is a pious king ruling over the world, how important. When the pious king rule the world, the people are happy. When the ruler is impious, when the ruler is demoniac, the people will suffer. And then in this age of Kali, most cases the rulers are impious. And therefore the citizens are also continuously being unhappy. Because that's the thing. Because nowadays, the rulers are all self-centered. I want to become the leader because I want to control. There's a big difference, right? All wanted to become a leader because they want to earn what they call the opulent. Okay, they become a king, you know, people respect, so much of money, so much of lot of things. Okay, we all know. So all the impious. And the worst part, formerly when you look in South India, there was all the what do you call this, atheist demons. Atheistic people are ruling ruling, even like in Kerala, communist. It's also the atheistic, like in China, communist. First thing, the communists want to banish his religion. All right. So like the atheistic rulers. So they all creating, and that's why people are continuing behind, becoming very unhappy. All right. Then Prabhupada says here, but in the case of democratic now, the impious citizens themselves send their representative to rule over them. This is another crazy method. What is it? What is democratic? Democratic means everybody, the impious people, all right, the people, the citizens are now very impious. They will choose a leader, and they send their representative. They choose them to rule them. You understand what I mean? You select them so that they can rule you. And therefore, they cannot blame anyone actually for their unhappiness. Okay, they cannot blame anyone. In those days, I remember there's one story we will study in Bhagavatam, right? A cow will come and cry to the king. The calf is dead. And the king will sacrifice the something like that. So in anything, not easy to become a king actually. The king must ensure that everything in the kingdom are happy. We're talking about one of the indication, all right, is the impious king. Abortion. Abortion means not that this thing like a stillbirth, the baby born and die. Stillbirth. Then this kind of all inauspicious, because we'll study that in Bhagavatam. It's also mentioned there. What are the symptoms of impious kings, right? Hare Krishna, sir. Can you translate Tamil? It's in English. If you don't understand, you can ask question, Mataji. I can speak in Tamil. Certain things you cannot understand. Tamayanti Mataji. இந்த விஷயம் உங்களுக்கு புரியல? Okay. Before that, I would like to mention, everybody got right to ask question. If you don't understand, immediately stop me. You can ask question. If you need certain things to be translated into Tamil, say sometimes the English you don't understand, you want to hear it in Tamil, you can also ask that. Specifically, what you want me to tell in Tamil, I can also speak that. Okay. So everybody got right to ask question. Don't feel bad. The way that we are doing sessions is different. That we are giving freedom for everyone to ask question. Even 100 questions you ask, we will answer you. We'll try our best to answer you. Okay. We are not that, oh, you cannot ask question. All right. And you don't feel bad because of this. You are, what do you call, delaying the classes. No, don't do that. You have right. So please ask question. And if specifically, if you don't get it in English, you want in Tamil, please say so. I will translate in Tamil. Okay, Tamayanti Mataji. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, so you cannot blame anyone for their unhappiness. So Maharaj Nala was a celebrated and great pious king. Okay, Maharaj Nala. Okay. But he had no connection with Lord Krishna. Therefore, Maharaj Yudhishthira is meant here to be glorified by Lord Krishna. He had also glorified King Yadu, having taken his birth in the family, Yadu dynasty. He is known as Yadava. Another name for Krishna is called Yadava. Okay? Yadu Veera or Yadu Nandan. All these are considered another name of Lord Krishna because he have taken the birth in the family of this Yadava. All right? And in fact, now also there is a caste, Yadav, Y-A-D-A-V. All right? They have a Yadav or the surname back in. And the same Yadava migrated to Tamil Nadu. Right? And they are also, there's some people still carry the name Yadav, and some will be, they are called as Konar. Konar Jadi. They get Konar. So the Konar, according to them, it is also part of that Yadava. Okay, so that's why when you see Konar people, all their name Their children name all will be Krishna's name. All right, anyway. So, although the Lord is always independent of such obligation, even is very independent of such obligation, yet he took his birth in this kind of situation. It is just like the sandalwood that grows in the Malaya hills. Okay, trees can grow anywhere and everywhere. Yes, fair enough. But because the sandalwood tree grows mostly in the area of Malaya, the name of sandalwood and the Malaya hills are interrelated. Okay, therefore the conclusion is that the Lord is ever unborn like the sun. He is not born like the sun. And yet he appears as the sun rises on the eastern horizon. Example, the sun is not born, but it looks like the sun is appearing from the east. So when the day is born, it looks like the sun is rising, but the sun is unborn, just like that. Because the sun is never the sun of the eastern horizon. As the sun is never the sun of the eastern horizon, so the Lord is no one sun. It is not anybody's son, but he is the father of everything that be. Okay, now the question is, what does it mean by Malaya Hills? Which Malaya Hills is this? Okay. And this place is the place where the sandalwood tree grows, and mostly in the area of Malaya Hills. So there is, of course, that later we will study that in Prabhupada mentioned. The Malaya Hills that he's talking about the hills in Malaysia. The hills in Malaysia, Malaya, the old name for this place is called Malaya Dweep. What he call Malaya Dweep, D-V-I-P. Malaya Dweep means what? Island. When a place is surrounded by ocean, we call as Dweepa. Okay, the place that you can see in the Vishnu lies in the Milk Ocean. Okay, in this place we call Sweta Dweep. Dweep means island, the place that is surrounded by water. So similarly, this place Malaya, because there is also an argument was saying that the Malaya Dweep, the Malaya they are talking about, the Malaya hills they are talking about, is the place in Kerala. The place in Kerala they call Malaya Nagar or something like that. I'm not so sure. But Prabhupada have given a translation. So sooner or later, because there's Malaya Chandan will be mentioned many times in the Vedas. There'll be so many times Malaya Chandan will be mentioned. And Prabhupada down there he says, the Malaya Chandan or the what they call Chandan in English, sandalwood. The sandalwood that grows in this Malaya region is the best in the world. But unfortunately, nowadays, as Kali Yuga progressed, the Malaya Chandan all disappeared. And these crazy people cut all the trees and plant palm oil. Now it's more palm oil and rubber estates. All the things are gone. But so Malaya Chandan, when you talk about this thing, the Srimad Bhagavatam was spoken around 5,000 years ago. So that time they were talking about Malaya Chandan. That means 5,000 years ago, this place was so famous for this kind of sandalwood, Malaya sandal, Malaya Chandan. Okay. All right. So like that. So any questions so far, Prabhus and Madhis? Is there anything that lacks? Any questions? So far, so good. Shall we proceed to the next verse? Okay.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yes,
So
Prabhu.
in those days, people already come and get the sandalwood from this Malaya
Yeah.
region.
Correct.
Oh.
Correct.
So
So
long
that's the
already.
reason that Hanuman was here. He came to here and took the Chandan. You know, there's a lot of imprint. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like that. Because there's another argument was telling that the Malaya Chandan is actually is a Sandanam from Kerala, Malaya Nagar. Because Malaya Nagar, the Kerala, you see a lot of hills, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of hills of Malaya Nagar. So he said, no, actually it's not Malaysia, but is in Kerala. But I remember Prabhupada's purport saying, we will go into, we will stumble upon that purport. Definitely, நம்ம அதை பார்ப்போம். ஆனா அந்த purportல அதான் சொல்றாரு. மலேசியன் ஒரு நாடு இருக்கு, அந்த நாட்டுல இருக்கிற சந்திரம் world's best.
That's how these people come, and first they come into they call it Malaya Nadu, Malaya.
Yes, Malaya Nadu, all Malaya.
They
Yes,
travel
all
here. They see
Yeah.
the hills, they call it Malayanadu. Malayanadu.
Yeah. But the old this thing, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I remember seeing they call Malaya Dvip. Malaya Dvip means the Tivu. Malaya Tivu. Malay Nagara Tivu.
It's a
Yes.
thief. Okay, island.
Tivuna, Dvip in Tamil we translate Tivu, Dvipa. Dvipa, Tvipa. So Malaya Dvip.
Island.
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 Yes. Correct. All right. Okay. Now,
Sorry, Krishna Prabhu.
yes, Rajendran Prabhu.
Yeah, we read in the history book that Malaysia was known for the spice trades. They were trading for, even the European who came to Malaysia for trade.
Oh, that is
They-
after that.
Yes. So
That
I
is
believe
after
that,
that.
yes, they're famous for the sandalwood.
Yeah.
Spice trade, including the
Sandalwood
sandalwood.
rincha. Are you sure?
Yeah, yeah, spice trade, very famous. They
All
were
right.
they came, all the European came to Malaysia.
Yeah,
Those
I know they came for spice. They came for spice, but yes.
There was சந்தன கட்டைங்க மலேசியால
இருக்கா?
இருந்துச்சு அப்ப. அதெல்லாம் அழிச்சிட்டு தான் அவங்க இது போட்டாங்க.
அதான்.
the late 18th century, 20th century.
Still got, Prabhu. Still in the hillside, still got.
Yeah. So it
Still
should be
got
hidden or it
sandalwood.
should be protected. Yeah.
Yeah, they are protecting me.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Anybody would feel like want to plant a sandalwood tree in your house? I think they are selling the kannu. But you need to how to.
They'll catch us.
Huh?
If you cut it, they'll come and catch it.
No, if you want to plant a sandalwood can, but the problem is sandalwood always attracts snake. So nobody wants to plant sandalwood. Okay, anyway. All right.
Another
okay,
one, government forbids.
Oh, yes. Okay, now let's look at the next text 33. Apare vasudevasya devakyam yachito bhyagat ajastvam asya shemaya vadaya chasura dvisham. Apare vasu. Okay, please remember the word here. Not Vasudevaya. Vasu. What is Vasudeva means?
Krishna's father.
Very good. Krishna's father. So when you don't see the dash on top, make sure you don't pronounce as Vasudeva. Apare Vasu. Vasu, right? We're going to say as Apare Vasudevasya Devakyam. Devakyam Yachito. Okay, what does this mean, Prabhus and mothers? What is this apostrophe means?
Up Bekat.
Huh?
Up Bekat.
That means there's a silent A there. Okay. So Yachito Bayat. Bhyagat. Oa. So Oa. Wa. So Yachito Bhyagat. So that you don't pronounce the word A. You don't pronounce the word Yachito Abhyagat. We don't say that. So Yachito Bhyagat. So that's A becomes silent. Wa. So Yachito Bhyagat. Ajas Tvam Asya She. When you see the S with the dot at the bottom, how are we going to pronounce? Roll your tongue. She. So Ajastam Asya She. Shemaya. Okay, E we pull the raga, A we pull the raga. Vadaya cha sura dvisham. Okay, let's try. Apare vasudevasya devakyam yachito bhyaga ajastvam asya shemaya vadaya cha sura dvisham. Apare vasudevasya devakyam yachito bhyaga ajastvam yasya shemaya vadaya chasuro dvisham. Apare vasudevasya devakyam yachito bhyagat ajastvam asya kshemaya vadaya chasura dvisham. Okay, please. Anybody like to recite?
I try, Prabhu.
Yes, go ahead.
Abare Vasudevasya Devakyam Yasito Bhyagat Ajastvam Asya Shemaya Vadaya Cha Sura Tvisham.
Sura Dvisham. Sura Dvisham. Sura illa. Sura Dvisham. Okay.
Sura Tvisham.
Yes. Nice. Okay. Anyone else?
I'll try, Prabhu.
Go ahead, Mataji.
Apare Vasudevasya Devakyam Yachito Vyagad Ajastvam Ashyate Maye Vadaya
No. Vadaya. Vadaya.
Vadaya cha Suradvisham.
Yes. Nice. Anyone else?
Very good, Prabhu.
Go ahead, Prabhu.
Krishna. Apare
No,
Vasudevasya.
no, 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 no. What do you think?
Okay. Okay, Prabhu, I go ahead and try, huh? Apare Vasudevasya.
No, wrong. Wrong.
Oh, help me, Prabhu.
Vasudevasya.
Oh. Okay, Prabhu, I try now.
Not Vasu. Vasu. Okay.
Vasu. Apare Vasudevasya.
Very good.
Devakyam Yashito Bayagat
Yagat.
Ajestvam Asya Kishya Maya
Maya. Okay.
Ayasha Suradi Visham.
Okay. Good try. Very good. Very nice. Anyone else?
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yes, Mataji. Go ahead.
Apare Vasudevasya.
No.
Oh, sorry.
Wrong.
Vasudevasya. Apare Vasudevasya.
No. Vasu.
Apare Vasu. Apare Vasudevasya Devakyam Yachito Vyagat
Very good.
Ajastvam Asya Kshemaya
Very nice.
Vadayata Suradvisham.
Very nice. Very nice.
Hare
So
Krishna.
when you see without the A, we just remember Pasu. All right. In Tamil also we say Pasu. What is Pasu? Pasu means what?
Cow.
Cow. If you put a dash, Pasu, pot. Planting pot. Pasu, right? Pasu,
Yes.
planting pot. Yes. So that's why. So when there's just a small raga goes, the meaning will be entirely opposite. All right. Anyone else would like to try? Samsung SM. Okay. Valima Mataji. Yes, go ahead.
Prabhu,
Mm.
Apri
Huh?
Vasudevasya.
Tripi.
Is it text 33?
Yeah. 33.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Apare
Hmm.
Vasudevasya
Okay.
Devakyam
Hmm.
Yachito Yachito Vyagat
Yes.
Ajastvam Asya Semaya
Very good.
Vadaya Cha Sura
Visham.
Dvisam.
Very nice.
Thank
Very
you.
nice. Okay. Apare Vasudevasya Devakyam Yachito Bhyagat Ajastvam Asya Shemaya Vadaya Cha Sura sorry, not Sura. Vadaya Cha Sura Dvisham. Apare, others, Vasudevasya of Vasudeva, Devakyam of Devaki, Yachita being prayed for, Abhyagat took birth, Aja unborn, Tvam you are, Asya of him, Shemaya for the good, Vadaya for the purpose of killing, Cha and Sura Dvisham of those who are envious of the demigods. Please read the translation. Anyone?
Others say that since both Vasudeva and Devaki prayed for you, you have taken your birth as their son. Undoubtedly, you are born, yet you take your birth for their welfare and to kill those who are envious of the demigods. Hare Krishna.
Yes. Hare Krishna. So the word that we see here, there's another significant word to look at it is Sura Dvisham. All right. So let's look at the word Sura. Okay, there's a Sura, there's two. One first, okay, there's a thing Sura, S-U-R-A. And there's another word called Asura. When you put the A in front, Asura. So what is the difference? So the Sura means is the Devatas, the demigods. And Asura means it is the demons, the demonic people who are against the demigods, Devatas. Okay. So Dura. So Dvisha means what? Dvisha means those who are always envious, who always try to give trouble to the Devatas. All right. So now here in this purport and in this translation, so what they call Queen Kunti is saying. Others says first they say there's many opinion. Before verse what we understood, there are many opinion. You born just to please the Yadu dynasty, the king Yadu. You became Yadu Nandan. And sometimes some other says you came here just to please that Pandavas. Yudhishthira is your pure devotee. Right? And some says, no, you came because you want to give pleasure. Whatever. There are a lot of opinion. So in that opinion, now Queen Kunti is continuing. And now she's saying, others says, others. That means there's still other people's opinion they are saying that she heard. That since both Vasudev and Devaki prayed for you, Vasudev and Devaki prayed for you, so you have taken your birth as their son. Undoubtedly, there's no doubt about it, you are unborn. You are unborn and yet you take your birth for their welfare. All right, and to kill those who are envious of the demigods. So who are the envious of the demigods? Who are the envious? So the reason that he came and those who are really envious of the demigods were Kamsa. And Devaki is the mother of Krishna, brother to Kamsa. So what is Krishna's relationship with Kamsa? So Krishna's relationship with Kamsa is Krishna's Thai Maman or maternal uncle, mother's brother. And yet he this thing. Right? So they couldn't do anything. And they prayed to the Lord, please come and help. Okay? So one of the reasons that he came is to kill and those who are envious. You know, Prabhus and mothers, we may have lot kind of habits. All the unwanted things we call as anartha. Unwanted habit, unwanted character, unwanted thinking, unwanted pattern. We have, it's everybody, some or other, we have some kind of unwanted behavioral pattern. They call that it's anartha. So what are the anarthas we can think of? All right, we can think of anartha means what? Example, we talk about anartha means we talk about lust, uncontrolled lust. All right, become very lusty. The second anartha that we can think of, anger, krodha. Krodha means what? Uncontrolled anger. The anger that can kill people. All right. Some uncontrolled lamentation. What they call lamentation? What is the word? Moga. Right. Okay. Forgot. Okay. So this kind of, so we have so many anarthas. But you know, you can basically practice, you can apply all anarthas in devotional service. You can practice lust in devotional service by having over-endeavoring to serve more or to get married and produce children. Krishna conscious children. You can apply that. You can apply anger. When someone want to come and harm the devotees, this thing just like Hanuman. You can go there and protect. You can show your anger and chivalry to protect. You can apply your this thing for Krishna service. Lamentation, right? You can use for Krishna because gopis were lamenting. You know, when Krishna goes to Dwaraka, the gopis and what they call along with Srimadi Radharani was lamenting every day. What they call lamentation? Polambal. Yekam. Yekam. Right? Oh, when Krishna going to come, this also can apply. Only one thing you can never apply in devotional service. Even to have that character, it is very abominable. That's a character of enviousness. Envy is the root that takes one directly to hell. Envy destroys. Envy doesn't, you cannot apply enviousness in devotional service. In a human birth, in anything, the envy character is the most fearsome character. And those who are very envious will take a birth, next birth. Who are the people who what species they born when you become very envy? When a person who are very envy will take birth in the form of a snake. Snake is a personified of enviousness. That's why the snake is feared by everybody. Pamba kandal pade nadungum. When they see a snake, the entire battalion will be shaking. They'll be all walking, marching, left, right. Suddenly one snake enter, all run away. There's no one is not afraid of snake because it's a personified of enviousness. So enviousness is such a horrible, horrible, horrible anarthas a person can have. And how to get rid? Because we born as a human being, we born in this material world, we are somehow or other get stuck with some kind of anarthas. Oh my God. So what can I do? How can I get rid of these such anarthas? Simple. Every day be grateful. Always be grateful. Offer your gratitude first thing you wake up in the morning. That we are practicing in this group here. First thing before we start a class, you should thank someone. How I became a devotee, why I became a devotee, and who invited me. First thing you wake up in the morning, just thankful, my dear Krishna, I'm so thankful to you for me waking up in the morning. I'm so thankful to my spiritual master. I'm thankful the person who brought me into the devotional service. Like that, if we can be simply thank everything that happened to us, that is an antidote for depression, medicine for depression, medicine for frustration, and that is the medicine that also can get rid of envy. Because when you are so grateful to everything that you have in your life, and that's when you start to see you are not an ordinary person. Sometimes the enviousness come, why? Oh, why that person got better than me? Why that girl better than me? Why did she pass by? I don't know what the reason the two girls who commit suicide, I don't know what is the reason. Maybe enviousness. All these characters can be there. Right? So what we need to do, no matter what, okay, like for instance, when there's a kind of betrayal happen. Oh, I'm so grateful to you, Krishna, because I knew I was betrayed. So even that negative character, you can change it positive by just being grateful and to be grateful to. So you must be gratitude. And of course, every day we also teach, right? What we say? Write a journal. First thing, what happened today, you write it down in a journal. Today, all these things happen. And you rectify it. Before you go to bed, you rectify. Okay, now all these things happen. And based on the Shastra, based on what I've studied in Srimad Bhagavatam, what I've studied in Bhagavad Gita, how can I solve this thing? Right? So there's a journaling. So journaling and gratitude definitely can help a person to come out of it. But of course, the most important, when we come up with this more and more chanting, more and more reading of the Shastra, we will understand. Because enviousness is actually a deep-rooted character for a person who still identify himself with the body. Because we all understand we are not this body. We are only a temporary occupier of this place now. Temporarily, I'm occupying this body. Maybe for next 50, 60, 70, 80 years, if I'm lucky. Then one day I have to give up, discard this body, and I have to go to the next. So I'm only a temporary, TOL, temporary what they call temporary occupying license. Sometimes they government give a TOL permit. Temporary occupying license. You can use it for the place temporary. When the government wants, you have to give it back. Similarly, we are living in this body is only a temporary occupying. So in this temporarily occupying place, we are trying to create a permanent, what they call establishment. We want to create something very permanent. That's when everything happened. And in that position of creating that permanence, there'll be survival of fittest. They'll be fighting one another to re-establish something. And all these kind of unwanted things happen. So therefore, see the reason that what Krishna says here. So what Mother Queen Kunti is telling, actually, you came just to kill those who are envious of the Devatas. Right? So it's a very heavy thing. Okay, let's look at the purport. What Srila Prabhupada says. So Prabhupada says, it is also said that Vasudev and Devaki, in their previous birth as Sutapa and Prishni. Please underline the statement here. Since we are studying Srimad Bhagavatam extremely very detailed, so all these characters will be going to study in the future. So we know that the person is Sutapa and Prishni. Both of them are actually Vasudev and Devaki. Okay, please remember that. Eh? So Sutapa and Prishni. So they underwent a severe type of penance. What does that mean? That means they underwent a severe austerity. Kadumiyana davam. They went in the penance just to get the Lord as their son. They want a Lord as their son. And as a result of such austerity, the Lord appeared as their son. It is also declared in Bhagavad Gita, the Lord appears for the welfare of all people in the world. So what it says, the Lord appears for the welfare of all people, for everyone. For what? To vanquish the asuras, to get rid of the asuras, of the materialistic atheist. Sutapa is Krishna's best friend, right? Well, I have no idea. Anyone can help Meera on this question? That's Sudama. Sudama is Krishna's best friend, Meera. Got it? All right. Okay. So now let's go to the text 34. Okay. What is it? Sudama. Yes. Okay. All right. So we're going to go to the text 34. Can we just take a 2 minutes break to digest what we have heard so far? And we continue from text 34. Because text 34 is also got another more beautiful statements are here. Shall we take a 2 minutes break, Prabhus and Mothers? All right. Thank you. So please take a break. Get up, walk around, have a water, relax, and let's come back again just within 2-3 minutes. Okay. Take a short break. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, are we back? Damayanti Mataji, where you from? Oh, Pahang. I see. Very nice. How you got to know this thing? Mantaka. Okay. எப்படி தெரிஞ்சு இந்த கிளாஸ் பத்தி? Someone invited you? Oh, okay. Are you in the WhatsApp group? If you're in the WhatsApp group, if you're not, you can join us because we are doing this program every day, Monday morning, 9:30 to 11, Monday to Friday. And also, of course, everything is so there is in YouTube. So we are doing a detailed studies of Srimad Bhagavatam by studying Srila Prabhupada's purport. ரொம்ப ஆழமா. Okay? All right. ஏன் வந்து இந்த இடத்துல பார்த்தீங்கன்னா பல நாட்டுக்காரங்களா இருக்காங்க, பல எண்ணம், பல நாடு. ஓகே, ஃப்ரம் வி கோட் அ டிவோட்டி ஃப்ரம் சைனா அண்ட் யூஎஸ்லேருந்து இந்தியா எல்லாம் இருக்காங்க. அதுவும் இங்கே கூட சைனீஸ் டிவோட்டிஸ் எல்லாம் இருக்காங்க. ஸோ அதனால தான் வந்து வி டூ த ப்ரோக்ராம் இன் இங்கிலீஷ் லாங்குவேஜ். ஓகே, ஆல்ரைட், ஸோ லெட்ஸ் கண்டினியூ. Alright, so let's look at text 34. Bharavataranaayanye. Ba, okay, not ba, because BH. Ba, ra, va, ta, ra, na, yan, ye. Okay, Bharavataranaayanye. Buvo nava ivo dadau Sidantya buri barena na. So when you see the dot at the end, we just press the tongue na. So barena jato. Okay, when you see hy, we combine the word jato hyatma bu vartita. So hyat, we don't say he. Jato hyat ma bu vartitaha. Okay, let's try. But don't worry if you cannot pronounce, no problem, because we are learning. Some or other, eventually we have seen that so many devotees could be able to say it out very nicely. Bharavataranaayanye, Bharavataranaayanye. Buvo nava ivo dadau Sidantya buri barena jato hyatma buvartitaha. Bharavataranaayanye Buvo nava ivo dadau Sidantya buri barena jato hyatma buvartitaha. Bharavataranaayanye Buvo nava ivo dadau Sidantya buri barena jato hyatma buvartitaha. Okay, who like to recite the verse? Anyone? Yes, Mangalarukumi Mataji.
Bharavataranaayanye Bhuvo nava ivo dadau Sidantya buri barena jato yatma burvartitaha.
Fantastic. Very nice. Chandra Govinda Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Bharavataranaayanye Puvo nava ivo dadau Sidantya puri parena jato hi atma puvartida.
Hyatma.
Jato hidatma puvartida.
Uvartita. All right. Okay. Nice. Next. Chiang Prabhu, you want to say something? You want to recite, Prabhu? Chiang Fukwing. Chaitanya Daya Prabhu.
A bit.
Never mind. No problem at all. Try. Try, Prabhu.
Okay. Bharava Hamanayane
Very good.
Uvo Naiva Ivodadau
Hmm.
Sidantya Buri Barena Jahiyat Mabu Vatita.
Very good, Prabhu. Fantastic.
Yeah, Babu.
Hari bol. Someone is putting a clap here. if they don't see your face, they'll think you are Indian, you know.
I see.
You sound so much Indian.
Hari
Very
Babu.
nice. Hari bol. Fantastic. Chong Prabhu. Oh, his initiated name is Chaitanya Daya Das. Chaitanya Daya. You got all the Daya of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Wonderful. Anyone else? Yes, Nanda Devi Mataji.
Paravataranayan
Hmm.
bhuvo nava ivo dadau sidantya bhuri barena jato yatma bhuvartitaha. Hare Krishna.
Nice. Very nice. Beautiful. Wonderful. All right. Okay. Bharavatarnayanye bhuvo nava ivo dadau sidantya bhuri barena jato hyatma bhuvartitaha. Why I'm asking you to recite the verse? Because it's a prayer. Queen Kunti's fantastic prayer to Krishna. Baru avataranaya, just to reduce the burden of the world. Anye, others, Bhuva, of the world. Nava, Nava means boat. Iva, like. Udadau, on the sea. Sidantya, aggrieved. Buri, extremely. Barena, by the burden. Jata, Jata means you born. All right. He, for. Atma Bhuva, Brahma. Artita, being prayed for. So, translation, please. Please read the
Others,
translation. Yes, go ahead. Nanda Devi Mataji, go ahead.
others say that the world, being overburdened like a boat at sea, is much aggrieved, and that Brahma, who is your son, prayed for you, and so you have appeared to diminish the trouble. Hare Krishna.
Yes, very nice. Thank you. Others say that the world being overburdened, the world became overburdened like a boat at sea. I don't understand why is that. Okay, let's see Prabhupada's later. Like a boat at sea. Oh, okay. The world being overburdened like the boat in sea is much aggrieved. Like the boat in sea. That means you see the boat that on the sea. Can you see the boat can just remain in one place? No. It will be like keep shaking, shaking, shaking. You know, the sea. Whenever the wave comes, the boat will be like agitated. Yes. So others say that the world being overburdened like the boat at sea is much aggrieved. And that Brahma, who is your son, prayed for you. And so you have appeared to diminish the trouble. So who is this thing? Brahma, Lord Brahma, who is your son. How? How Brahma became son? Any idea?
Because from the navel, Prabhu,
Yes. Under whose navel? From whose navel?
Garbhodakshaya Vishnu.
Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. Yes. Because from the Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, the lotus stem, and from there he was born. So that's why Brahma is known as the son of Vishnu. Right? Son of the Lord. Okay, now let's look at the purport. In purport, Brahma, or the first living being born just after the creation. So when he was born, first living born just after the creation. After the creation, we will study that in the third canto. Very nice, very beautiful narration. How the whole universe was created. Just after the creation happened, and Brahma was born. And he is the direct son of Narayana. And which form of Narayana? Narayana as Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. Okay, what does that mean as? how we can understand the word as? We can say the word Narayana or Garbhodakshai Vishnu. Are you following me, Prabhus and Mothers?
Another name for him, is it, Prabhu?
Or means another name.
Ah.
When you talk about or means other name.
S Garbhodakshaya Vishnu.
That means what? Okay, now like this, Mataji. What is your non-initiated name? The name that your parents gave you?
Mangamma Subramaniam.
Mangama. All right. So now what we say, now Mangama Mangama or Mangala Rukmani.
It's the same person.
Or if I say the word Mangama as Mangala Rukmani. Is there any difference?
No.
Okay, now Mangala Rukmani Mataji, you're going to act in a drama. All right? The month of Krishna Janmashtami is coming. You're going to act in a drama, and they appointed you to act as a Mother Yashoda.
Okay.
So now in that drama, the person is telling the one Mangala Rukmani Mataji is going to act as
Mother Yashoda. Okay, I got.
As Nainade. So that means you are doing something which is not exactly right. So when so when we can understand the word Narayana here means, so Narayana, we are talking about Karna Dakshai Mahavishnu Namaha Narayana. He came as Garbhodakshai Vishnu. So the word is as means he appeared as Garbhodakshai Vishnu. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I got it.
So that means we see in the creation, Mahatattva, he is lying there in a Karna ocean. He created all the bubble and he entered into that bubble as one universe as Garbhodakshai. So he entered as, that means the original form Narayana, from there he appeared and entered into that. So that's why we say Narayana as Garbhodakshai Vishnu. Okay? Everyone, are you following me, Prabhus and Mothers?
Yes.
I hope everyone.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
any questions? You have right to ask question. Don't feel bad. If you don't understand, it's my duty to explain to you. If I don't know, I will get back to you. All good? Yes, Chandra Prabhu?
Because that is also called as a Batmanaban.
Batmanaban, என்னது?
அவர் விஷ்ணு பத்மநாபன் கூப்பிடுறாங்க.
அதுக்குன்னா what do you mean by that?
It's like the lotus flower.
Oh, Padmanathan. All right. Okay. All right. So, okay. Yes, Satyanarayan Prabhu.
Prabhu, in this case, so Narayana come as Garbhodakshai Vishnu. That is the
correct. That's understanding.
So,
correct.
What we study earlier, Garbhodakshaya, Shirodakshaya, and Karanodakshaya. So now we know that Narayana come as Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. That is the fact, bro.
Yes. So who is Narayana? See, just now you say Narayana come as you know, Garbhodakshai, Shirodakshai, and Karnadakshayi Vishnu, correct?
Yes.
So you must remember the Karnadakshayi Vishnu is Narayana.
Okay.
So Karnadakshayi Vishnu comes as Garbhodakshai Vishnu, and from Garbhodakshai Vishnu further expanded as Shirodakshai Vishnu, and that Shirodakshai Vishnu is the one that enters in our heart as Paramatma.
Okay, bro. Clear.
But all of them are considered still Narayana. And even that Narayana in Karnadakshayi.
Okay. Karanodakshaya Vishnu, also Narayana.
Yeah, definitely.
Garbhodakshaya Vishnu, also Narayana.
Yes.
And Shirodakshaya Vishnu, Narayana.
Yes.
So the
Karnadakshayi Vishnu. Yeah.
Okay, the three also Narayana, bro.
Yes, Narayana is the first, like, okay, now we say Krishna comes as Garbhodakshai Vishnu, Krishna comes as Shirodakshai Vishnu, Krishna comes as Karnadakshayi Vishnu. So all of them still Krishna, right?
Yes.
So this is called as a general term.
Okay.
In the general term, we call that. But when we go into specific, then we start to identify their different characters.
Okay.
Yes. So the Narayana is also known as Mahavishnu. That is Karna Dakshai Vishnu. He is the cause of all causes. Karanam. He creates everything from the bubble, right?
Okay.
So then
Yes.
the bubble he enters as Garbo Dakshai. That means it's a specific. Garbo means pregnancy. We talk about in Tamil, we call Garba, Garbam. Pregnant. That means he entered into that isolated place. And Brahma was born. And he further expanded as Shiro Dakshai, as a Paramatma, he entered into everyone's heart, as a Manasachi. Okay?
Okay, bro. Thank you.
All right. Nice, nice. Okay, anyone else? Okay, let's look at that. So, he came Narayana as Garbo Dakshai Vishnu. What is it? First of all, entered in the material universe. So, Narayana entered into material universe as Garbo Dakshai. If you don't get it, please stop me immediately. Now, without spiritual contact, matter cannot create. What does that mean? Without spiritual contact, matter cannot create. How to understand this? Okay, like this. We as a human being, we are living in this material world. I would say we're living in this material body made of 5 elements: air, water, ether, fire, earth. Okay. This material element was created from, that means this body is created from that 5 Panchabhuta. Okay. And this material will only function if there is a soul inside. Soul is called spirit soul or spiritual soul. Because we as a human being, we as a living entity, we are spiritual. But we are living in a material body. So when there is a spiritual Atma is inside here, that's when we are functioning. That's when I can get married and produce creation. I can produce children. If I am not in this body, if there's the body is no soul, no spirit, that means the body is dead. How can a dead body create a child? You got it, Prabhus and mothers? Right? I can't see anyone, but I hope you all are getting it. Okay. I hope I'm not confusing anyone. You have right to ask question if you don't get it. Okay. Right. Now like that. So the spiritual contact. So without that spiritual contact, matter cannot create. So there's a matter is created, the material world is created. But without the spiritual there, it doesn't work. That means the car with the toy, without a battery, don't work. So now Prabhupada writes here, this principle was followed from the very beginning of the creation. This principle. The Supreme Spirit entered in the universe and the first living being, Brahma, was born. Where he was born? On a lotus flower grown out of his transcendental abdomen of Vishnu. So Garbo Dakshai Vishnu. So just now we said Narayana as Garbo Dakshai Vishnu. And now here Prabhupada is saying from the abdomen of Vishnu. So Narayana as Garbo Dakshai and Vishnu all are same. Alright. So abdomen means navel. Toppal. Toppal is uruvagana tamarai. And Vishnu is therefore known as Padmanabha. So that's why Vishnu is known as Padmanabha. That's what the Prabhu was telling. Padmanabhan. Because it came, okay? Brahma is known as Atmabhu. Brahma is known as Atmabhu because he was begotten directly from the father without any contact of Mother Lakshmi. What does that Atmabhu means? Atmabhu means he was born without a mother, created directly. In this world, They need a male and female combination to create life. But Brahma was born directly from Vishnu without contact of Mother Lakshmi. That's why he's known, he's got another name called Atma Bhu. Right? I hope you all are following me, eh? Now, Lakshmi was present just before Narayana. Lakshmi ji was present just before Narayana and engaged in the service of the Lord. So when Garbhodaksha Vishnu appeared at the bottom of the universe, the Lakshmi, Mahalakshmi is there to massage. It's like she was there. She appeared there because the Lord doesn't go alone. But still, without the contact of Mother Lakshmi, Narayana begot Brahma. Okay? Narayana got Lord Brahma. So what Prabhupada say? This is the omnipotency of the Lord. What is omnipotency? He got many potential. One who foolishly considered Narayana like other living being should take lesson from this. Prabhupada giving a strong word. I mean, one who foolishly thinks that Narayana is just like any other living being, they should take lesson from this. Okay? Then, Narayana is not an ordinary living being. He is not an ordinary. He is the personality of Godhead himself. He is the God himself. And he has all potency. He has all the potencies of all senses in all part of his transcendental body. What does that mean? So that means he has all potency and he has all the senses in every part of his transcendental body. So that means, like for instance, now I'm sitting here, I'm not sure what is happening in my stomach. I'm not sure what is happening in my leg. Right? But the Lord has all potency. That means each and everything that happening around him, he knows. He has all the potency of all the senses in all part of his transcendental body. All right? Then, as an ordinary living being, just like an ordinary living being, they gets a child by the intercourse of sex. Ordinary living being all produce the child through sexual intercourse. And he has no other means of beget the child other than one designed for him. So he don't have any other choice. I mean, he get a child through the sexual intercourse, and the child that he gets is designed for him. He cannot have child other design. But Narayana, Narayana, being omnipotent, he is not bound to any condition of energy. He is not bound by any condition of energy. Because he is complete and independent. He is complete and is independent to do anything and everything by his various potencies. He can do anything that he likes very easily and perfectly. Okay? So Brahma is directly the son of the father and was not put into the womb of a mother. He became the directly son of father without entering the womb of a mother. Because of that, he is known as Atma Bhu. This Brahma is in charge of further creation of the universe. Brahma. All right? Universe. Secondarily reflected by the potency of the omnipotent. Okay, now let's look at this statement here. What happened? He is secondarily reflected by the potency of the omnipotent. What does that mean? Okay. Krishna have created everything. He have created the ingredients. He have created the environment. He have created everything. All right. So what Brahma did? So Krishna, I mean Narayana, that Lord Narayana is the primary creator. Primary. Brahma came. He did a secondary creation. Okay, just like this. you see there's a stone from the hills. All right, there's a sand, there's a water, there's a fire, there's a wood from the tree. So a contractor will take all of these and create a house. He never created anything from his own self. He took the thing from the stone, he took the tree, he took everything, he combined it and built a house. So he's a secondary creator. He used the facility to create. All right. So within the halo of the universe, halo means what? Halo means at the, what the word halo, or what do you call it? At the bottom of the universe. Halo. There's a faraway area. There is a transcendental planet known as Sveta Dweep. Okay. Now the word that you must consider, you pay to look into is this one. All right. Let me get a color right. So what Prabhupada writes, within the halo of the universe. Halo. Halo. Within this one corner of the universe. What the term? Okay, of this universe. There is a transcendental planet called Sveta Dweep. What is that? What is that? How to understand that? That means within this universe, material universe, there is also a transcendental planet. Everyone are with me now? Everyone with me? Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes. Again, just explain again.
Okay. Within the halo of the universe. Halo means what? Within the பிரபஞ்சத்துல ஒரு மூலையில. Okay. That means in this material world, the bottom Garbhodakshai at the up is Lord Brahma. In between got 14 planetary system. Yes.
Yes.
So out of this, there's one corner or halo.
Okay.
Can you visualize, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhu.
Sure.
Can, Prabhu, can.
If you cannot, I can draw and show it to you.
I
What do you
can,
think?
நீங்க ஏற்கனவே வரைஞ்சிருக்கீங்க. I
Yes.
can.
All right.
I will that, yes.
Okay. Others, you all can follow me. So out of that one core of the universe, ஒரு மூலையில, இந்த பிரபஞ்சத்துல ஒரு மூலையில, there's a place, all right, a transcendental. That means all these places, that means from the bottom Garbhodakshai up to Brahma, everything in between, everything is material condition. But there is one place at the corner of the universe. All right, there's one place at the corner of the universe. All right, and that place is called, which is the abode of Kshirodakshai Vishnu. So we understand. So that place is the place that's corner. It place is known as Kshirodakshai Vishnu. And that's the place, the Paramatma feature of the Supreme Lord is there. Okay. So the Pal Kadal, that Sveta Dweep is the Pal Kadal, the milk ocean, that within this universe. Okay. Now let me go slow. Whenever there's a trouble in the universe, whenever there's a trouble in the universe that cannot be solved by administrative demigods, Brahma, Shiva, all that administrative demigod, they cannot solve that. They will approach Brahma for a solution. And if that thing cannot be solved by Brahma, then the Brahma consult and pray to the Kshirodakshai Vishnu. Please remember that. He go and pray to Kshirodakshai Vishnu. Kshirodakshai Vishnu within the universe. At the administrative, I mean, it's the hell of the universe. So Lord Brahma will go and pray to Kshirodakshai Vishnu. He pray for what? He pray for an incarnation and solution for the problem. Right? Such problem arose when Kamsa and others are ruling the earth and the earth become too much overburdened by the misdeeds of the Asura. Brahmaji along with other demigods prayed to the shore So that means Brahmaji, along with other demigods, they prayed to the shore of Shirodaka ocean. So they went to that Sweta Deep. There's an ocean called Shirodaka. They go to the shore of the Shirodaka and pray. All right? Shirodaka. That's called Palkadal, or they call the ocean of milk. Yes, now, what do you call it? Navarasa? Navarasa.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Navarsan. Hare Krishna, Prabhu. I just want to have one question, Prabhu. And Varadev Leela, Prabhu. I mean, இரேஷாக்கு வந்து பூமி தாய் வந்து பால் கடல்ல போடுறோம்னு சொன்னாங்களே. So அது வந்து which பால் கடல் பிரபு? Is it this one you are telling now?
All right. He asked a question that Varaha avatar, which he was when and heat with deep within that milk ocean, right? So now he's
Yes,
asking,
Prabhu,
is this the milk ocean? Can anyone help him? Anyone got any idea about this? Varaha avatar? No one. Okay. What I will do, Namaras.
Prabhu, can I add? Can I?
Yes, yes.
Because the Earth was plunged into the planet of Pluto. Pluto is a dirty place. The dirty place cannot be Swatadil.
Okay.
So it should be Garbo Daka, Prabhu. The Garba ocean. Because
Garba
Pluto is a
ocean.
dirty place, and here Varaha they have to come and take it from the place of Pluto. It is a very dirty place, Prabhu. Only the pig will go to such dirty places.
Yes, yes. All right.
Okay. So before I stop, can I ask what Atma Bu? Please tell about Atma. Atma means Brahma was born from the Atma. Who's Atma, Prabhu? Lord Krishna's Atma.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, it's called Atma Bu. Please split the word for me, Prabhu.
All right. Can. All right. Before that, Namaras, what do you think with the answer?
I still not get it, Prabhu. Sorry, Prabhu.
No, but did you read that thing was hidden deep in the milk ocean?
That's what I heard, Prabhu, past time. But
where did you hear?
Didn't read that. No, because I heard from some ISKCON classes, but they will. It's the past time of Varadev, Prabhu. But so I'm not sure whether it's the Pal Kadal hide பண்றாரா.
It was hidden by Hiranyakshan and Hiranyakasipu, Prabhu.
அதான் எங்க போய் ஒளி வச்சாரு? பால் கடல்லையா?
இல்ல அது வந்து கடல்ல தான் அந்த பூமியை.
அதான் எந்த கடல்ல? இப்ப என்ன கர்ப்போடக்ஷை கடலா இல்ல பால் கடலா? Okay, anyway, we will check it out. Okay, because
Sweta Deep is in the material world. It's an embassy of the spiritual world. So
yes.
The world cannot drop into the material world.
Exactly. Yes. Now you understand Navaras, I mean Namaras?
Yes.
Do you get it?
So,
Shiro Dakshai Vishnu, I mean, that Sweta Deep is a spiritual place, spiritual world. It's an embassy.
Okay.
And that embassy, these asuras cannot go in.
Okay, understood. Okay.
You know, all these asuras can never go near there. So what happened? They were hide deep in the Pluto of that Garbo ocean. That means in that ocean Garbo, it plucked out from the middle and went and hide it down below the place where that Lord Vishnu is lying down in Garba ocean. Chariya?
Okay.
And that place he went and hide is the most horrible place. It's so dirty.
It's also known as Rasatala, cosmic ocean. Cosmic ocean known as Rasatala.
Rasatala? Rasatala is one of the planet.
Yeah.
Rasatala, Tala, Patala is all a planet, 14 planet.
This is where the Hiranyaksha took the earth down, right? Bhumi down, right?
He brought it to that Garbhodaksha. The Garbhodaksha is sleeping there.
Mm-hmm.
And below that ocean, go deep into it and hide it there. Below the Garbhodaksha ocean.
Okay, Garbhodaksha ocean.
Garbho ocean.
Okay.
Because the Garbho ocean is a material. All right. So on the Mari. And he hide there because he knows that no one can go there. Nobody can go there because the place is so horrible, so dirty. So the Lord came in the form of a pig, wild boar. And he went in and saved that earth. Okay, Mataji? So when you talk about Tala, Sutala, Patala, all these are planetary. It's all hellish region, lower planetary. All right? So part of that, and then the Padunala, all these are part of it. It's not hide there. So you just simply pluck out the middle one and put it there. Anyway, when we will study about Varaha avatar, Varaha discussion, I think the next canto, if I'm not mistaken. All right, Prabhu, you're talking about Atma, Prabhu.
Yeah. Split the words. Atma is whose Atma, Prabhu?
Okay, Atma means self, Prabhu.
Oh, sir. That means from the Atma of the Lord.
Huh?
That means he was born from the Atma of the Lord.
Yes. Atma also can call as self, and Bu means to become, to arise.
Okay. Thank you very much.
So when you look at this, the literally meaning is like self-born, or self-existent.
Yeah.
I mean, not born from a mother.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the thing.
Thank you
Okay,
very much.
Prabhu. All right, Prabhu. Okay. So now, that's why they say, okay, now show of Shirodaka Vishnu. All right. Okay, now there's another thing. And they were advised to descend as Krishna. So that means all the Brahmaji along the demigods, they went to the shore of Shirodakshai Vishnu, and they were advised to descend as Krishna as the son of Vasudeva and Devaki. So they told him to please come down. Please come down as the form of Krishna. Please come down and born to Vasudeva and Devaki. Please come down. Then the Lord, so some say, because of that, the Lord appeared because the prayers of Brahmaji. All right? The prayers of Brahmaji. So, Prabhus and mothers, this is at this place, the prayers of Shirodakshai Vishnu, and they were advised to descend as Krishna, descent of Krishna to Vasudeva Devaki. It has a very long and detailed explanation. I hope one day if I can, because I'm also like studying on that. Once I'm done, I would just love to share with you. Why did first Vishnu came and showed the four-handed form to Devaki? Then after that showed the two-handed. So the four-handed form is from Shirodakshai Vishnu. Because we understand that Krishna came directly from Goloka Vrindavan. Others are incarnation. So this is the point that other Sampradaya are talking. That Shirodakshai Vishnu's expansion is Krishna. Right? So Krishna's Narayana, Mahavishnu's expansion is Krishna. But what we say, no, Krishna is the expansion of Mahavishnu is expansion of Lord Krishna. Because we understand Iti Chamsa Kalapumsa, Krishna's to Bhagavan Swayam. Krishna is the original personality of Godhead. But here we study, Prabhupada is mentioning, like what the mother is telling, Kunti Devi is telling, that just to please the Brahma, right? Agree that the Brahma, your son, prayed. That's why you are here, just to diminish the trouble. Some say that. So who is that some? Like now also we are saying that, right? We say Krishna is the original personality of Godhead. Other Sampradaya say, no. Mahavishnu is the original. Narayana is the original. So like that. Do you all follow me, Prabhus and mothers? All right? I can't see anybody. Okay, thumbs up here. All right. Okay. Viswamala, you got it? Okay. Yes, very nice. Okay, now we are looking at text 35. Text 35. It's a short. Hey, 35. Wow, so fast we are in 35 already. Text 35. It has a very long purport. So do you want to do text 35? Do you still have energy to do? Or shall we stop here?
Prabhu, excuse me.
Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhu, just a clarification. We talked about another. We recap, Prabhu. We're going to recap earlier what we talked about. Varaha, and I remember Varaha participated in warfare to subdue the demons in the material world.
Hmm.
So in order to help Varaha, Narasimha came. Narasimha, both of them came. I
Yeah.
remember that two personalities came for the spiritual world to when this was a demons was fighting on the material ground. The two personalities came from the sky, that means the spiritual world. It is in the form of Varaha and Narasimha personality. Correct,
Okay.
Prabhu?
Yeah.
And then the demon one hit something. They hit the earth. I refer the planet Earth under the sea.
Ah.
This was the second issue.
Hmm.
This thing happened all in the material world.
Material universe.
Yes, material universe. And then the Krishna Zero Daksai Vishnu resides in the Suryadeep, which is the far end of the material ocean. Correct, Prabhu?
Yeah.
And he was we have a lot of confusion. Is that for me, Prabhu, for me a lot of information. Just to clarify that here that say Vishnu reside in the ocean away from material world, very far distance in the Pal Kadal, where is the serpent. He resides the serpents with thousand of foots. They call it. Correct,
Yeah, yeah.
Prabhu?
Yeah.
I'm recapping what I've learned all this while.
Okay. Never mind. I don't need to recap. Just follow with the flow now. Because certain things are still can be like a different opinion.
But all the time I'm confused. But now today
Okay.
Number one is the Garbo Dashai Vishnu. Inside these two entity, I mean not the entities lah. And these two personal God, Brahma, and till down this Garbo Dashai, the 14 planetary planetary world resides in between. Right, Prabhu?
Yes, very good. Correct.
I like to now I could visualize everything in
Wow.
in a form.
Very
in
good.
In a complete form.
Very
Earlier
nice.
it started here and there, and then the Krishna Dasya Vishnu is in the remote area, but it's in the spiritual world,
Yes.
away from the material world.
Yes.
This is what I want to clarify, Prabhu.
Very nice, Prabhu. You are wonderful.
Environment is actually the first personality of God Himself. It's called earlier we talked about Vishnu Tattva, Vishnu Tattva.
Yeah.
Actually, it's Narayana, the first personality from Lord Krishna. From him, he transformed into another Vishnu as what first is Karna
No. See, that is from Krishna. There's many things happen, but we are only talking about the last two first. We are talking about Mahavishnu and Karna Dakshai Vishnu. From him come Garbho Dakshai, from him come Shiro Dakshai. That's the last part.
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu, for the clarity. And
very
also,
good.
Varaha Avadaram personality and
Varaha Avadaram, all that detail we study in Bhagavatam. Bhagavathil irukku. I think in second canto or third canto.
And Prabhu, this correction, this happened during Satya Yuga.
Yes.
Another mind-blowing concept, Prabhu.
Yeah. But sometimes you're also going to learn from before the previous Satya Yuga. There are a lot of things also we're going to learn from previous stories. A lot of things are there.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Krishna. All right. Okay, so Prabhus and Mothers, so now text 35, you still, do you think we should go for it, or should we just like continue on Monday? Is it too much of information? Thumbs up means what? Stop or
Continue, Prabhu.
continue? Really? Okay.
Yes, Prabhu.
How about others? Is it okay we overshoot until 9:30? Is that okay with everyone? We finish this one verse. Do you have the capacity to accept? Come on, everybody.
Okay, Prabhu.
Okay, Kala Manatani says okay. Sure, Visumala say good. And Chong Prabhu was laughing. What that means?
Okay, Prabhu. For
Yeah?
you to also have to take rest for you.
No, don't worry about me. I am okay. I can just go on doing it. Okay,
Then
that
okay,
means
Prabhu.
what we do,
Then okay.
we take a short break, 2 minutes break.
Okay.
Just get up, have a water, relax your mind, we come back. Okay, just take 2-3 minutes and we'll continue. Okay, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Okay, Hare Krishna. We are back. Wow, this is a real marathon. Okay, everyone is back. Oh, great. Okay, let's do the last verse for the day. for the Sayana Ekadasi. Such a wonderful Ekadasi. All right, let's look at text 35. Bhavesmin klishyamananam avidya kama karma bhi shravana smaranahani karishyanniti kechana. So the NI we have to combine. Karishyanniti kechana bhavesmin klishyamananam avidya kama karma bhi shravana smaranahar excuse me, Shravana Smaranar Hani Karishyanniti Kechana Bhavesmin Klishyamananam Avitya Kama Karma Bhi Shravana Smaranar Hani Karishyanniti Kechana. Anybody would like to recite the verse?
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yes, Kala Maniraj Mataji.
Okay. Bhavesmin klishya mananam avidya mananam avidya kama karma bhi sravana smarana hani karishyan idi kechana.
Very good. Very
Thank you,
nice.
Prabhu.
Nice. Who's next? Just now I heard one Prabhu's voice. Who's that?
Prabhu.
Okay, go ahead, Prabhu.
Bhave asmin klis yamana nam avidya kama karma bhi shravana smaranar ani karishyan idi kesana.
Kechana. Okay. Anyone?
I'll
One
try.
last. Go ahead, Mataji. Yes, go ahead.
Sorry, Prabhu. Bhavesmin kleshyamanan avidya kama karma bhi sravana smarana harni karishyan hiti kechana.
Yes. Very nice. Okay. Bhavesmin klishyamananam avitya kama karma bhi shravana smaranarhani karishyanniti kechana. Bhave, in the material creation, asmin these, klishyamananam, of those who are suffering from avidya, nations. Avidya means nations or ignorance. Kama, desire. Karma be, by execution of fruitive work. Shravana, hearing. Smarana, remembering. Arhani, worshipping. Karishyan, may perform. Iti, thus. Kechana, others. Please read the translation.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. Wait.
And yet others say that you appeared to rejuvenate the devotional service of hearing, remembering, worshipping, and so on, in order that the conditioned souls suffering from material pangs might take advantage and gain liberation. Hare Krishna.
Yes, very nice. This is a very important verse, Prabhus and mothers. And yet, Mother Kunti is telling, and yet, others say, that means she's just giving all that evidence what people were saying about it. You know, yet others say that you appear to rejuvenate. Rejuvenate means what? We all are dry. We all became so dry to rejuvenate the devotional service of hearing, remembering, worshipping, and so on. So what are the things to rejuvenate? When everyone is so dry, sometimes when we need to say we need to come and get excited back to rejuvenate. The devotional service, that means the devotional service, what Mother Kunti is telling is here. All right? Is hearing. Now we are hearing, remembering, we are remembering all the pastimes, worshipping the Lord, worshipping Srimad Bhagavatam, chanting, and so on. In order that, for what? In order that the conditioned souls, conditioned soul means the soul that we are suffering in this material world, from material pangs, might take advantage So that's the thing that we just simply take advantage. It's given to everybody. So we just need to take advantage. Then through that, we gain liberation. All right, it's going to be a very interesting purport. In Srimad Bhagavad Gita, the Lord says, Bhagavad Gita, right? The Lord asserts, that means give assurance that he appears in every millennium just to re-establish the way of religion. He come to just to re-establish the way of religion. So the way of religion is made by the Supreme Lord. The way of religion is created by the Supreme Lord. No one can manufacture a new path of religion. Okay? Because as is a fashion for certain ambitious person. All right, nowadays you see, some jokers simply create a religion, simply create like, Swami Nityananda, you want to get a land, get a country called Kailash and everybody go there. All these things are ambitious, bogus idea. Everything was taught by the Supreme Personality. Example, the way of Ayurveda was taught by Dhanvantri. Dhanvantri is a form of Vishnu. And we talk about all religious process. Okay, example, like now we have the religion. Okay, we've been practicing Sanatan Dharma. Sanatan Dharma was established by Lord Krishna in Bhagavad Gita. But in order to specifically worship the Lord, how to get the highest Sukriti in this devotional service, personally, Lord Chaitanya came and taught us. So everything has to be taught by the Lord. No one can simply create a way of life or way of religion. So the factual is the religion is to accept that Lord is the supreme authority. That's the goal of a religion. And thus render service unto him spontaneous love. So the word spontaneous love is very important. That means what? We are all trying to learn how that we can come to that spontaneous devotional service, or we call as Raga Nuga Bhakti, where we can come. So that's why all the acharyas have given a lot of writings, volumes after volumes after volumes of books, practical, technical, practical way of doing it. It's not technical. The Vedas are talking technical, but the acharyas spoke practical. Just like how we are reading that our Prabhupada Bhashya, the purport. Prabhupada is giving a practical way how we can do that. It's very important. Okay. And Prabhupada says the living being cannot help but render service. You cannot do anything just other than to serve, because that is the constitutionally made for that purpose. Constitution cannot be changed. Constitution, the soul is created to serve others. Even when we don't agree with God, but we are still serving others. We are serving the people, we are serving the poor, we are serving the wife, we are serving the husband, we are serving the children. The king goes and talk big, so I mean, how authoritative the king is, but still come back and serve his queen, serve his children. The service. The only function, Prabhupada says, of the living being, only function, the word is the only function, that is to render service to the Lord. That's all. The Lord is great. The Lord is great. And the living beings are subordinate to him. The Lord is great. We are subordinate to him. Therefore, the duty of the living being is just to serve him only. Serve him only and no one else. Then Prabhupada says, but now, unfortunately, the illusion living being, the living being were under illusion, out of misunderstanding only, they become the servant of the senses by material desire. So that means once we start to create a material desire, and that material desire only can be achieved through the senses. And once the senses there, and how you should serve the senses, you have to serve the senses like a servant. All right? You have to serve the senses like a servant. Our own senses, we have to serve like a servant in order to gain by material desire. And Prabhupada says, this desire is called as avidya. Vidya means knowledge. When you put the means ignorance. Avidya. Vidya means knowledge. Avidya means non-knowledge or ignorance. Just now I say Sura, Asura. Sura means demigods. Asura means against the demigods. That means demons. So this is called avidya. Avidya is known as nations. We don't pronounce it as Nisines. The pronunciation of this word is nations. So nations, avidya means ignorant. And out of such desire, the living being makes different plans for material enjoyment. They are creating more and more plans. Right? Now, this hot sun, there were all varieties of aircon, all lot of creation inventions are coming out. Or now you see there's a new type of car, electric car, and that car got something. In fact, you don't even need to jack. You just stand, you just press on button, the car will jack up. You can change the tire. All these kind of things just to create material enjoyment. And all the material enjoyment, where it centers, there's a center for that. It's all about perverted sex life. It's all perverted sex life. Right? We make money, we get days for what? So that we can attract the opposite sex and eventually we. But the thing is, why Prabhupada need to use the word perverted? Why perverted? Right? Perverted means what? It is something which is opposite, which doesn't make sense. But sex is the thing that, of course, we all are created from that. But now you're talking about perverted, because this perverted means it's opposite of the spiritual mood. So the perverted means opposite. So the perverted sex life means the sex for enjoyment. You all get it? But this kind of thought becomes entangled in the chain of birth and death. Because of this entangle, it entangled one. When we attach to that perverted sex life, we become entangled in the chain of birth and death. And also by transmigrating from different bodies on different planets under the direction of the Supreme Lord. So when you see even all the animals, all the thing, you know, when the lion wants to mate, he need to fight with another lion. They even kill each other just to have sex. All the living entities fight and die for this. You know, so like that. So once the thing happened, they would stuck in the entangle of all the birth and death. In every living entity, what are you going to enjoy? Because the sex is the topmost enjoyment in this material world. But as we get older, when we become very disabled, still we start to pump in some Viagra and try to go back and try to still create the ability. All this is supposed to be at the prime youth, done, that's it, gone. But if the person goes on thinking about it, enjoy about it, all this now with the porn and all this kind of thing, even get crazier. Right? So the porn is the biggest industry in the world. Huge industry. Why? Because everybody wants that. It becomes crazy. All right. So all different. So by that we become perverted, we become entangled. Then and after that we start to migrate, transmigrate from different body to different body, from different planet to different planet. That means we born here, we born up a higher planet, we go to the lower planetary, everywhere. All that as per directed by the Supreme Lord. Then Prabhupada says this word, unless. Unless. Therefore, one is beyond the boundary of these nations. So once we can come out of the boundary of ignorance, then one cannot get free from the threefold miseries of material life. If one does not come out of that boundary, one cannot get free from the threefold miseries of material life. All right, the threefold misery, Adi Bhautik, Adi Daimik, Adi Atmik. Suffering from the fellow human being, other living entity, suffering from the Devatas, the nature, and suffering from the mental agony. Like the two girls committed suicide. What was that? Maybe if it's a suicide, all because of the mental agony. The mind tricked them. The torture, they said, better to die. Too young life gone. Just because they could not handle the mind. This three kind of suffering will go on. And nobody can come out of it. Because that is the law of nature. Then Prabhupada says, but the Lord, however, out of his causeless mercy, because he's so merciful, he is more merciful than the suffering living beings that they can expect. So he's so mercy that he's so merciful to the suffering living being. He's so merciful more than one can expect. He appears before them and renovate the principle of devotional service. What he did? He renovated. All this while they say you must engage directly, you must perform austerity. You have to sit down in the forest and but when Kali Yuga, he came and renovated that. Right? He renovated. He said, don't need to go and sit in the jungle and do these kind of things. You close your eyes, your mind is so agitated, you cannot control. Hey, but all this while, no, I will do it. I'll give you an easy way. He renovated to make it simple. And how he renovated? It comprised of hearing, chanting, remembering, serving, worshipping, praying, cooperating, and surrendering unto him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh? Hearing, chanting, remembering, serving, worshipping, vandanam, pada sevanam, cooperating, and surrendering, and saranagati. All right, anyway. 8. All right. So Prabhupada mentioned here 8. Okay, anyway. So this is the thing that he comprised. This is the thing that he modified, he renovated for us in this Kali Yuga Vasi. So Prabhus and mothers, we should always practice this with all our heart. We should hear. Hearing Harikatha. Just by hearing Harikatha, Lord, what they call, Narada achieved perfection. Just by hearing. We must go on hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, Ramayana, all these kind of Harikatha. When comes Harikatha, we should be very enthusiastic. And we should have what they call uncontrolled desire. Or in other words, lust, uncontrolled desire to hear more and more and more. We should become more and more, what do you call, what is the word? No, you have become what? You want more. What do you call that? Greedy. You have to become very greedy. I want to hear more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Hearing purifies the mind, gives you conviction. It gives a lot of conviction. Second is chanting. We have to chant his holy name. Without chanting, we cannot achieve perfection. Why? After you hear, you have the feeling, you chant, you remember better. You hear, then you chant. When you chant, what are you going to say? Before this, maybe we chant, we don't know what we are chanting. We just simply close our eyes, look somewhere. But now we got a specific attention to chant, remembering the pastime of the Lord. Like just now, Prabhu says Varaha, Narasingha, and where the thing was hidden. Or the question by Namaras, is it in the milk ocean or was it in Garbhodaksha? And Vaishnava Kripa Prabhu said, no, it's in this thing because it's so dirty and the pig can go in. Just remember this and chant, you can attain perfection. Simple as that. Just remember that. Close your eyes, just remember the Varaha day, what he's doing, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Just, that's it. Remembering, chanting. So when you chant, then you have to remember Krishna in all walks of life. Be very observant.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Here in the text, in the Canto 3, they put இந்த நில பகவான் இரண்யாட்சனை கொள்வதற்காக பூமியை கற்ப சமூகத்திலிருந்து எடுத்து வரவும் காட்டு பண்ணின் வடிவை ஏற்றுக்கொண்டார் அப்படின்னு போட்டிருக்கு. கற்ப சமுத்திரம் தான் போட்டிருக்கு. கர்ப்ப ஓஷன்.
Garba ocean, yes.
Garba ocean.
Yes, thank you so much.
Canto 3 la இருக்கு பிரபு.
Oh, Canto 3, okay. Namaras, do you got it, Namaras?
Text 30.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, thank you, Prabhu.
Canto 3, chapter what,
Text 30. Text 30.
Yeah, chapter what? What chapter?
Chapter 19.
Okay. 3, 19, 30. Okay, Namaras?
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Thank you, Prabhu.
Very nice, very nice. So this is a very beautiful environment here. Everybody is doing research. See, Prabhu can immediately recall chapter 3, Canto 3, chapter 19, text 30. Wow, wonderful. All right. Okay. Now we remember that. So now we remember that in Bhagavatam. Even remembering Bhagavatam is also still remembering. Then by serving, right? Serving the devotees. Then, or serving and worshipping the Lord. Oh, now we got Jagannath deities. Worship the Lord Jagannath. Oh, no, I cannot. I don't have any of these. Worship the Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam. Still consider worshipping. All right. But now, what is praying is all about? What is praying? Worshipping means worshipping with ghee lamp, flour, by worshipping, by offering prasadam, offering boga to Krishna, offering fruit to Krishna. All these are worshipping. But now the question is, what is praying? What is praying? Praying means, Prabhus and mothers, it is your communication with with Krishna. Your communication with the Lord. I hope I am very clear with every one of you here. I hope that you can hear me very clearly. You must talk to the Lord every day. You are talking to your husband, you are talking to your children, you are talking to everybody around you. At the same time, you must also talk to the Supreme Personality. If you got a deity in the house, talk to the deity. My dear Lord, talk. If you have a Srimad Bhagavatam in your hand, if you have Bhagavad Gita in here, talk to that Bhagavad Gita, talk to the Bhagavatam. How we should talk, we have learned it before. The earlier part of this. Glorify the Lord. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Nama. Then, what is that? Another beautiful verse? What is the verse? Nabaya. What is it? Krishna. Krishnaya Vasudevaya Devaki Nandanaya Cha Nanda Gopa Kumaraya Govindaya Namo Namaha. Nama Pankajanabaya. Yes, Nama Pankajanabaya, Nama Pankajamalini, Nama Pankajanetraya, Namaste Pankajangraye. Then you just say all these kind of prayers. Then you talk to the Lord, my dear Lord. Okay, now I'm going through these, you know. So I'm still struggling. I really want that Sukriti. I really want to become a pure devotee. Give me more and more option. You must sit and talk to the Lord. Today I did this. I went there. Okay, and through that I learned something like this. Like that, pray. Prayers is very important. I see that sometimes devotees are so much, because being a devotee, devoted 24 hours thinking about Krishna, they sometimes don't pray. Right? Just like sometimes when you have a child, we look after the child, we change the diaper, we feed the child, every blah 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 blah. It doesn't work. You have to sit and start conjuring. You have to talk to, hey baby, how are you? Have you eaten? The child will start talking. Blah, blah, blah. We have to reciprocate. You have to pray. Talk to the Lord. He will talk to you back. Right? You have to speak to him. So talking to the Lord is what they call as prayer. When you pray, I don't want to set any standard mood. At least start somewhere and pray. At least you want to pray, maybe you want to pray for asking some kind of benefit. At least start from there. Make it a habit. Don't stand in front of the Lord 5 seconds, phew, run away. Stand and look at the Lord. My dear Lord, how beautiful you look today. I'm so grateful to you. You're such a beautiful person. You know, I'm so grateful. After millions of births today, I've got a chance to be with you. You know, my Lord, I still struggle with this kind of mental agony, suffering. You know, but still, I'm okay. All right, but still, I think I can, because you are there with me. What am I supposed to be? Just talk, create a conversation with the Lord. Talk to him. When you go to temple, when you see Krishna, when you go to any ISKCON temple, any temple, stand in front of the Lord. Don't go there for business and just, oh God, stand there and speak to the Lord. My dear Lord, I'm so happy I'm here. I'm here to serve you. Whatever service you think that I should do, please inspire me. Then next is cooperating. Cooperating means what? Follow the rules and regulation. Cooperate what the Lord wants you to do. After doing all that, the last is surrender to Him. Surrender completely to Him. Surrender means you do not have any personal opinion anymore. You don't have any of your personal opinion. Everything you are doing on the opinion of the Lord. Opinion of the spiritual master. Opinion of his devotees. Right? So by doing that, you're not trying to become a dull-headed person. It's not a loser mentality, but that's the mentality of having a peaceful life. Because all the decisions that we are making all this while was never correct. At least we try to follow the thing that has been spoken 5,000 years ago, valid till today. Till today, the message is still valid. So what is other opinion can counteract with that? Then Prabhupada says, adoption to all these above mentioned items. Adoption means what? Accepting them. Take them to your heart. Take them. Adopt. I'm adopting the new religion means I'm getting into that religion. Taking it. Adopt them. Or any one of them, Prabhupada says. Even you can do everything or any one of them. Any one. Maybe you can say, now I just want to think about hearing, chanting and remembering. I want to hear Bhagavatam every Monday to Friday. I'm going to listen to this. After that, I'm going to study my book. I'm going to chant my rounds, 64, 34, 62 rounds, whatever. And I want to remember the Lord. Maybe start somewhere. Oh, okay, all these cannot. Oh, I cannot chant here. Doesn't matter. At least start hearing first. At least make a vow that I will attend the Bhagavatam class every single day. I will never miss it. At least do hearing first. Because Prabhupada says, all or any one of them, any one. It's not to say any one of them. And these can help conditioned soul to get out of the tangle of nations. We can come out of the what they call the tangle or another the sickle. We can come out from the tangle, out of the tangle of the nations, ignorance. And by doing that, become liberated from material suffering. And now you can come out of the material suffering that created by the living being, illusion by the external energy. Because the material suffering was created by the living being, which is under illusion by the external energy. Who's that external energy? Prakriti, or the nature, the material energy. So this particular type of mercy is bestowed, that means blessed upon the living being by the Lord in the form of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu ki jai. It's given. And we are very fortunate. Isn't that fantastic, Prabhus and Mothers? Right? So,
Yes.
any questions, any comment? Isn't that fantastic? Beautiful, right? The more you think about it, the more you meditate on it, the more and more you start to feel a kind of fulfillment in the heart. And this kind of fulfillment can never be explained, can never. People just, how do you feel? You can never say it about it. You can't even talk about it. How much do you love your mother? How much do you love your wife? Can you explain? I love this much. How much? This much. But this feeling for Krishna is beyond the love of mother, love of wife, love of children. That's why they call it as blissful. Because we are Sachit Ananda Vigraha. Sat, we are eternal. Chit, we are full of knowledge. Vigraha, Ananda. Ananda means blissful. The more and more bliss come into your life, you start to transform yourself into a blissful look. In Bhagavad Gita, remember that one verse Krishna says, my devotee is the friend to everyone. Everyone will befriend him. So wherever he go, he attracts people to become his friend. I can't recall the verse, but I remember reading it. I even spoke about it in a Gita Gyan program. All right. A devotee of the Lord is so attractive. The devotee of the, whenever we go, we can be attracted. People say, oh, Hare Krishna devotee. They look at you, they'll smile at you. People like to come and serve you. You go, suddenly say, please, you queue up. Oh, no, you go. It's okay. No, please go in front. Even this little gesture of serve, because that's the ananda. When you can bring ananda to your life, the blissfulness into your life will be completely blissful. And these material pangs are not going to torture you. Even at the final moment, as we say, that 1,000, what they call, scorpion striking you, it's going to be very painful, and all these kind of feelings will not come near you. And we just can simply blissfully leave this place and blissfully attain the lotus feet of the Lord. That's so beautiful. Hare Krishna. Any questions? Any comment? Because tomorrow 36 is going to be another beautiful verse. Srinvanti Gayanti Grinanti Abhikshnasha Smaranti Nandanti Lavinnitam Jana Ta Eva Pashyanti Achirena Tavakam Bhava Pravaho Paramam Padam Bhujam. That's a long purport. It's beautiful. The 36, 37 is
Now,
beautiful.
Bhagavad Gita, what was we are telling, Prabhu?
Huh?
Bhagavad Gita, what was we are telling?
The verse that says that devotee is always attractive, you know, he's very blissful. I can't recall. A devotee of
At the end of the book, there's a glossary. We can see which sloka
yeah.
also.
Can. So if you find the sloka, maybe you can share later. Any questions, Prabhus, mothers? Any comment? Navaras, what is this? Oh, he sent a verse. Samoham sarva bhutesu name dveshosti na priya ye bhajanti tumam bhaktya mai te tesu chapyaham. So the translation? $9.29.
I envy no one, nor am I partial to anyone. I am equal to all. But whoever renders service unto me in devotion is a friend, is in me, and I am also a friend to him. Is that the one, Prabhu?
Now, actually, the verse is, it says that my devotee friends to everyone. It's not something like that. My devotee is friends to everyone, well-wisher to everyone, something like that. So I can't recall. Okay, Prabhus and mothers. So it's already 9:30. Wow, we did 2.5 hours, morning 2 hours, 40 minutes. We exceeded 5 hours target. We target 5 hours. So we have extended 5 hours of Krishna Katha on this very auspicious Sayana Ekadasi. So whatever benefit that I get from here, I would like to offer it to my spiritual master, His Holiness Srila Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj, for his betterment of his health. And of course, all the Sukri, all this thing, all glories goes to him, and also glories goes to Srila Prabhupada and all that great acharyas in our parampara. All right. So like that, you also can dedicate, or if at all. So we all study together and hope the Lord is pleased with all of us, that we try to somehow or other study this book on this very auspicious Sayana Ekadasi. Tomorrow, Sunday, there'll be a Sunday morning program, Mangalarti program in Todu, in KL, and also in Ipoh, and JB, I think everywhere. So whoever that available, go to your nearest center and start to. Now, the way that you're going to look at the Lord, the way that you're going to reciprocate to the Lord, the way that you're going to worship the Lord, it's going to be totally a different feeling, because now you're doing it with full knowledge of the Lord. Till then, have a beautiful weekend, Sunday blissful weekend, and we meet again on Monday morning. All
Hare
Gantrat
Krishna.
Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai.
Ki jai.
All glories to our great Acharya, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. All glories to
Ki jai.
wonderful devotees assembled here, and all those devotees are watching through the Zoom, YouTube. All glories to you. Hare Krishna. Vancha kalpatarubhircha, kripa sindhubhyevacha, patitanam pavinebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo. Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you so much, Prabhu.
Hare
Thank you so much for Hare Krishna.
Ki jai.